Welcome back to Both for Initiative, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream, where the audience influences the story. My name, of course, I'm your Dungeon Master, Benjamin. It's otherwise known as Ben, for the sake of the stream when we're talking to me. And with me I have Mint, otherwise known as Envy Banshee, who'll be playing as Least Forest. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, Mint.
What the fuck was that? You sound like... Is that fucking TikTok filter? It sounds a lot like it.
No, but I do have a lot of voice mods that sound like TikTok filters, so that might be what you're hearing.
That fucking... that specific one reminds me of this guy who just tells insane stories while using that voice mod, so I really thought you were about to pull some shit out of your ass.
Welcome back, everyone. It's been a week since our last episode, of course, and we left off on a massive cliffhanger, something I've been building up to since we began Pull for Initiative Bedlam, and that is Lise discovering this cavern.
Oh man, I should have came here sooner.
Oh no! It was meant to take a while. It was a slow burn. I'm glad we took a bit. As you step out from this rocky crag, we're picking up right where we left off. You had found your way through this winding cave system, all kinds of different branches and offshoots, but the feather inside of the feather dowser led you to this cavern, and you saw these strange people in red and orange robes all gathered around this pedestal. And once you stepped out and cleared your throat and made yourself known, they were all shocked. And as they stepped back from the podium to look at you, you noticed that this pedestal has ashes on it, and that the ashes are glowing brighter the closer you get.
She sneezes real loud and it echoes through the cavern.
When you sneeze like that, it scares the shit out of all of these strange people in these robes. They all pull out these tiny little pathetic daggers. They're like standing really like with their legs like not in good battle poses, like they're looking shaky the way they're standing. These are clearly, you've been in quite a few fights at this point, these are clearly not battle hardened people. And one of them chimes in and says, "What do you want?"
She's like, "Oh God, sorry. We're like, there's a lot of ash in the air around here, and we're like in a volcano. It's a lot of. I think I'm allergic to volcanic ash."
Well, I think most living things are probably allergic to volcanic ash. What? That doesn't. Wait, why are you here?
Well, how do you stay in it then? If you're, are you know? Okay, you know what? I don't have time for this.
They pull down a sort of shawl of cloth that's over their face. They're wearing hoods, but also these cloths over their faces that they lower down as they're speaking to you.
Oh man, I should have thought of that. Hi though. Sorry, I thought that this was gonna be something totally different. This is really embarrassing, actually. I don't even. Hello, my name is Lise, DeForest. And I have this feather. And I think that it has something to do with you guys, and maybe also me.
When you indicate the feather dowser, they all like look at each other, look back at it, and look at each other, and they're kind of discussing among each other. And among the whispers, you hear things to the effect of, "No, it couldn't be. Could it? Are the legends true?
Be. Oh, it could be. What? It could be." She like interrupting.
They say, "You know do you know of the legends? What?
Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. This is a phoenix feather, I
think. They say, okay, that was super not helpful then.
Nobody said I was gonna be helpful. You just assumed that.
They talk more, and like they are lowering their daggers. They seem to be very curious about that feather that you're holding, and they say, where did you get that?
Well, I had this one I got in the Maya wood. It was in a big tree, and it made him, I don't know if he was already alive or if the feather made him come to life, but either way, he was big and attacking my friends, but not me. And I got the feather out of him, and now he's dead. But before that, my mother in Tjellenrune had a feather, and somebody showed up to take it because it was bad or something. And then then some more bad people took that one. So I thought I went to look for that one. I found this one. And so there's more out there, I think. And this
is a really long story.
I have been a lot of things. Shut up.
Do you kind of just stay in the middle of this hallway for all of this, or are you approaching it all?
I feel like I stayed there, but I feel like she's like, God, you're so far away. I'm talking like this is bad. I'm just gonna fucking starts like walking towards them.
As you approach, do you like, I don't know, like walk up to the stairs or something? As you make your way to the stairs, there are jets of flame shooting off of the ashes on this pedestal, and the feather is now beginning to rotate wildly inside of the feather dowser. And you actually feel the small box vibrating in your hand.
Oh. Hey, what's this about?
These strange people, they jump back from the pedestal when the flame starts spurting off of it, and they say, "Oh, she's never done this before."
She? Is that a phoenix? You got some phoenix ashes there? This is probably her feather, right?
The legends say that yes, that she's a phoenix, but no one's ever seen for sure.
So you guys just kind of hang around and stand near the ashes, or what?
We defend the ashes in hopes of resurrecting the great phoenix.
So, but what if they weren't phoenix ashes and you guys were just in this place standing around here for nothing?
Okay, like, super not cool to, like, question us like this because we already question ourselves constantly and people make fun of us.
Yeah, I think that's in good conscience. Anyway, hey,
we trust the legends.
Okay, where did you hear these legends?
Passed down through the ages. Our parents told us, and their parents told them.
Oh, okay. Hey, what is your name? I told you my name. Do you all have names too?
Yeah. I'm Fred. This is Ted. This is, a bed. And this, and this is lead.
You know what? It's better than whatever the fuck you said earlier. What did you say?
Fucking earlier, Mint gave me a DM pop quiz and said your players approach a new character that you don't have a name for. Quick, what's its name? You have 2 seconds. And I instantly blurted out a babagoo.
A babagoo. and this is our friend, a babagoo.
I was ready, all right? You tried to get me, but I was ready.
You just named one of these guys Bed.
I was ready. Actually, that was planned, though, I will say.
Bed was planned?
Yeah. Fred, Ted, Bed, and Lead, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that. Oh, hold on 1 second. Cassandra, it's okay, I think. You guys can come in now.
Actually, I should probably, since I don't know if you can even really carry Foxbud in your bag anymore, I'm just gonna have him like.
No, he was
with them. Huh?
No, he was with me. He was just like walking next to me.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I should drop down his token.
Yeah.
Because he physically cannot fit in your bag anymore.
This boy too big for Holden.
Cassandra and Helga make their way down the cavern. And Helga says, "Oh, are we ready to do fighting? I am ready to fight for my friends."
No, Helga. This is I thought these were gonna be bad people, but I don't think these guys are bad, so no fighting.
She says,
yet.
"Oh, more friends?"
Potentially. Hey, bed, head, lead in bed. Do you guys want to not fight and maybe be friends? What's going on?
As you're saying that, Helga actually approaches them with a shitload of gusto and is like, "Hello, new friends," and raises her arms up into the air for a hug. And one of them pulls out a dagger and is holding it shakily in front of his chest. "No closer, no closer." And she says, "Oh, okay, we are not on hugging territory yet."
Yeah, Helga, you gotta give these people some space. You can't just walk up to somebody and ask them for a hug. You don't know them like that.
She says, "Very well. Respect boundaries."
Yes, good, Helga. Green flag. Okay, anyway, so are you guys like the Phoenix? What the fuck were they called? Hold on. I came up with the name. I should know what they're called. I did forget what they're called.
This is literally Mint's own lore.
I didn't write it down because I didn't think I was going to remember it. Order of the Sacred Phoenix.
Yes. One of them speaks up and says, "Yeah, you know of us? You know of the Order? Or the Coven?"
Yeah. Oh, the Cavern of the Sacred Phoenix. That's right. Yeah. So my dad kind of told me about it when I was younger. But he went away, and I haven't. I think he's dead, maybe, but maybe not recently. Anyway, yeah. So I was kind of told, but people were like, it's probably not real. So I was like, yeah, whatever. So what do you think is going to happen if I walk up to the ashes with this feather? Do you think more of this is going to happen, or what? Do you think it's bad or it's good?
They are shakily looking back and forth between you and the ashes. They have no idea.
I'm going to walk up to it, you guys. So maybe if you're afraid, stay away a little bit.
They back up more and they say, please be careful. Those are incredibly ancient ashes.
I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to walk up to it, you know?
You get closer, and you are about 10 feet away from these ashes now. Cassandra and Foxbud are, kind of shakily joining you. They're not sure what's going to happen, and they want to be close in case something bad happens. Cassandra has her hand on your shoulder.
No, Cassandra, maybe, I know we're both fire resistant, so, it's probably okay. But, I don't know if this is going to explode. I don't really know what's going on here.
She says, "I'm not letting you get close to that thing alone." And she has her other hand on one of her scimitars, on the handle.
Cassandra, that's ashes. The worst that's going to happen is a baby bird is going to pop out of it, you know?
And as you've gotten closer, the glass that is encasing the feather dowser begins to crack a bit, and those ashes you're starting to see actual flames erupting from the ashes, and the feather is glowing so brightly that you can't quite see the feather anymore. It's just like a ball of light inside the feather dowser.
Oh, do you think I should open this thing? Well, wait a minute. I kind of need this to find other feathers, right? Or maybe it was just leading me here. I guess whatever's going on now is probably more important. I guess I try to gently set the feather dowser on the ashes, or see if I can open it till it on the ashes.
You step closer and gently place the feather dowser on just the edge of the pedestal, and almost instantaneously, upon the Feather Dowser touching the stone pedestal, the glass explodes. And,
oh, man.
And flies in every direction, and the feather rises up out of the Feather Dowser, and flames erupt and engulf the feather above the ashes. And suddenly, your vision gets weird. The whole cavern seems
I got
to be
some fucking glass in my eye.
Not quite. The cavern starts like stretching. You get that feeling where your vision like stretches forward, and like a few inches looks like a few miles, and like you're getting incredibly disoriented until eventually you black out.
Cassandra, I'm high.
And we are going to have our first pull of the day.
Oh.
Lise is going to receive a vision. What is her vision of?
Oh, should I look away?
Probably. But I mean, actually, no, it's not necessary. The vision is either going to be of the dragon or of her father. Vote in chat with 1 or 2.
Plot twist, my dad is a dragon.
Yeah, they're both the same option.
Yeah. It's a sequence of wise.
But yes, your vision stretches out before you, and your vision suddenly goes black. And
oh man,
you hear whispering voices all around you. And you are then shown the vision of your father.
Aw. She's like, why? Man, for a dead guy, he keeps showing up a lot.
You see that same dream that you had in the past, but it feels clearer now. It feels as if you're actually there in the dream. And the dream is taking place in this very cavern.
Oh, the one where I'm on the pedestal?
Mm-hmm. The vision of your father is clearer now. You see, he has a peg leg. He's roughed up, and he is wearing this leather armor. Clearly, he's been adventuring for quite some time. And the words that he is saying seem to be not directed at you, but directed at the people around you. These very 4 people that were gathered around the pedestal. He's kneeling in front of the pedestal, and he says, "If I can find a way to resurrect the phoenix, then perhaps it will reward me with a way into Tielenrune." And he laughs to himself, and he says, "You know, I always knew my daughter was destined for great things." And the vision slowly begins to stretch and distort similarly again as you begin to come to. Your vision is still swirling, and you hear a voice in your head. And it says,
"Thank you."
You're welcome. She's like drunk.
You have returned my power to me.
Oh. You welcome?
You are Lise de Forest?
I think so. As far as I know.
I have sensed your presence for quite some time now.
Oh. That's ominous.
I am Helia, the Great Phoenix.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Would you hear my story?
Yeah, I'd love stories.
Many years ago, before even the current divines had their first intelligent thoughts, there was Pandora. Pandora was a world of bliss and perfection. No one knew suffering. No one knew plight.
However, for reasons lost to time, a great war ensued between the many great nations of Pandora. The war was long and merciless, and countless lives were lost. Eventually, one nation discovered a way to end the fighting once and for all. An incredibly powerful and terrible weapon that the nation had no way of controlling. Though they did not intend for it, reality itself was torn asunder. Every last hint of this lost world was destroyed in the ensuing devastation. However, from the devastation came the birth of our reality, the planes as we know them today, and of us, the Primal Guardians. We weren't sure of our exact origin or purpose, but the four of us, Hydros the serpent, Gaia the giant, Zephyros the giant eagle, and myself, Helia the phoenix, felt a strong innate urge to protect this reality. We witnessed the first intelligent species of Omeris, the dragons, rise, long before the first elf stood on two legs. They treated us as gods, and though they were technically incorrect, we were more than happy to help them in any way we could. With our control of the elements, we helped them to shape the world around their great empires. Unfortunately, it seems all nations are destined to fall. You see, as dragons expanded across the world, they found less and less land available to inhabit, less and less resources to claim as their own. They lived in the lap of luxury and plenty, but could not stop their hunger for more. Sorry, the music is a little bit super fucking loud. I'm going to lower it just a little bit. Anyway, they lived in the lap of luxury and plenty, but could not stop their hunger for more. War ensued. The Primal Guardians wanted to distance themselves from their affairs, but eventually, our reluctance to choose sides made us targets. Because of our most sacred duty was to protect this world, we could not allow them to destroy us and Omeris in the process. We fought back. We failed. Though, in war, there are no winners. The dragons were all but completely wiped out in the process. Though, so were all of the guardians. I believe you've been experiencing visions, yes? Experiences that you yourself did not have.
Yeah, I got prophetic dreams.
One of the visions you may have experienced was of my destruction by the claws of the ancient black dragon.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Of being killed by the great warrior Erebus.
Yeah, that one sucked a lot. I had that one twice.
This was my final lucid memory. My final death. Because of the nature of a phoenix, however, I was the one guardian who could not be truly killed. While the powers of the others were naturally absorbed into the skies, the seas, and the mountains, I remained as ashes for countless years. My power scattered to the winds. I cannot remember how long it was before the coven of the sacred phoenix discovered me. I still possessed a small amount of power to communicate telepathically, and when I told them of my sacred duty, they sought to protect me and tried to revive me. I used what last bit of power still remained in my ashes to bestow my blessing to a number of disciples that set out to recover my power, which cannot be truly destroyed. None were successful. What's worse, in granting my remaining power, I lost the ability to communicate. As decades, centuries, millennia passed, my sentience became legend, then myth, then pure fiction. Over time, the Coven was slowly lost to time and secrecy, until now.
Damn. That's a lot more about history than I ever knew or thought I would know. That sucks. I'm glad I could give you it back, though. There's a lot. How many more feathers are there?
It's hard to say for sure, but certainly far more. I have not regained my full power yet.
Yeah, I know of like one other one, but I'm sure I can find, however many more there are.
I thank you for returning this much to me as it is, but unfortunately, I must ask that you help me again.
Okay, that's fine.
You see, I believe that you may be the final bloodline that still remains of the original disciples.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm really cool with fire. Is that, of you? That'd be cool.
Yes, the original disciples were all women. I believe a side effect of this was that the powers only present themselves in women.
Fuck yeah.
I believe your bloodline must have gone quite some time without a female child being born.
Oh, that sucks. I don't really know. My mother does never talk about shit like that, and I haven't seen my dad since I was like 4.
Your power has laid dormant for quite some time. I had all but completely abandoned hope. You have given me hope again.
Oh, well, you're welcome. So you want me to go find more of all of the feathers? Is that what this is?
If you can find all of them, that would be fantastic. A few more to start with would be just as fantastic.
Well, I know of at least one other one, so that's somewhere to start. But I did give you the feather that I used to find you. So I don't know how I'm gonna find the other. It'll be okay. I'll figure it out.
I can feel the presence of the feathers now.
Oh.
I feel stronger than I did some years ago. I want to make you aware, this is not merely for my sake. Helping me will help you as well.
Oh.
Because our power is shared, as your power grows, and as my power grows, it is shared between the two of us. I am the patron of your power.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a little weird, but cool, I guess.
Have you felt it in the air? This world, the trajectory that it's on.
What? Have I felt what?
Amaris is doomed for destruction.
Oh. Well, there's gonna be a war probably, maybe, but you're saying the whole world's gonna be bad?
It likely will be the final war.
Oh, I don't like that. No. How to stop that, please?
We need to become stronger. We need to have the power to fight back, to defend Amaris.
Okay, and is that just by getting the feathers, or is there other stuff?
Yes. We need to build our strength.
Okay, I can do that, I think. I can try. I have a kraken friend, and my ship is a mimic, and I have a favor from a demon, so I would think that we're, good.
Holy shit, you've been kind of busy, huh?
Yeah, I got my ass booted at a TL in Rune, and I've been really busy ever since then.
This whole time, by the way, all the people in the cavern are genuinely their world has been shaken to its core. Some of them have fallen on their asses, and their legs don't work anymore. They're terrified of the pedestal, of what they're seeing.
Is other people hearing this conversation? I thought it was just me and the bird.
She says,
I am speaking with the followers, the Coven of the Sacred Phoenix as well, and thanking them for all they have done.
Oh, okay, that's good. Hey, this is gonna be off topic. Do you know anyone named Bedlam?
Bedlam.
Or like, do you know anything about the god of like the gods or god of chaos or anything like that?
I have not been fully lucid for quite some time, though I have had some shared visions of your experiences as well. As you recall, we are tied together. I seem to recall this Bedlam, yes.
Yeah, some shit's going on with that, right? Unfortunately, everything I see in here, he also sees in his, so,
Yes, it's difficult. It's difficult to say what his origin is, or what he is. I can say this much. He is not a divine in the way that either you or I know of the divines.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And that's okay. It's fine. Somebody will have to know of him, right? I'll figure it out.
And as you're saying that, Bedlam steps out and he says, "Oh, come now! Everyone knows of me, and the greatest showman there is!"
Literally nobody I've spoken to knows about you.
Oh, it's because you're burying the lead, Lise. You have to say Bedlam, Lord of Chaos, embodiment of Come on, you have to give them a bit more.
No,
There's so many celebrities these days.
Enough. None of them are named Bedlam.
Come on, he walks up to the pedestal and rests his elbow on the pedestal. He's like, "Come on here, you old girl. I bet you know who I am. Come on, rattle that brain around. You know old Bedlam, don't you?"
God, just be so glad that you can't see through my eyes all the time like he does. I feel like this would be torment for the two of us.
She says,
I'm not sure what you are speaking of, though I feel that you are communicating with another presence right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a constant all the time thing.
Interesting.
Anyway, it's okay. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Anyway, the people
do you
who
explain Bedlam's whole deal to her?
Sure.
Okay. And he says, "See, you remember me, don't you, old girl? Now that you've got the details, you remember me. You know my work. You know me for my work, yes?" And she says,
Yes, I am unfamiliar with this Bedlam's origin. Though I am familiar with him as a concept through you.
And Bedlam speaks up and says, "I knew it! She knows me! I told you this! I told you! You never believe me, but I told you! And that's what matters. I called it!"
Yeah, no. She knows of you because she's connected to me. So prior to me, she had no idea who you were.
All good celebrities know that the most powerful form of advertising is word of mouth!
And that is why I am going to pretend you're not here anymore. Okay, anyway.
As you say that, he starts to fade away. He says, No, Lise, if you stop believing in me, I stop being real!
Oh my god, is that how it works? Okay, sick.
He holds his hand on his heart and goes, Lise, I'm dying! Believe in me, Lise, believe!
I don't believe in fairies. I don't believe in fairies.
And yeah, he fades away.
Anyways. Cool. The bad news is the people who worship him have your feather, so I gotta go. You know.
I do sense the presence of another feather.
Where?
And I believe that I can perhaps give you a direction. Perhaps a feeling as well.
That would be helpful. I know possibly someplace smoky and ashy, which could be anywhere. So
Helia senses a feather and to find out where we're going to have yet another poll.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So, Helia senses a feather, but does she sense it surrounded by death in the west or moving quickly in the east?
Interesting. I feel like I know what the one in the west is. Or I feel like I know where it would be, potentially. Oh, wait. In the west? Never mind. I don't know.
Do you think it was the ruins below the Oran Empire?
Yeah, I thought west was east.
West.
I thought it was west.
Oh, it's a 50-50.
Fool, don't tell people what to vote for. Let them vote for them.
It looks like it's gonna be surrounded by death in the west. All right. She falls quiet for some time and then eventually speaks back up again and says,
I feel the impending presence of death surrounding the feather, and I sense it is far to the northwest.
Okay. Interesting. That could be the Inquisition, since the leader is a necromancer. So that'd be sick if I got to kick her ass. You said north? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I got a ship. I'll figure it out. That'll be cool.
she says,
I do wish that I was more sentient when your father appeared, but
Yeah.
I cannot rightly recall where he said he would go.
That's
And
okay.
And I could not tell him the direction of the feathers, for I could not communicate.
That's okay. I'm sure that now that I know he's alive, we'll run into each other eventually.
I do hope you will.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions.
All right. For me or for him?
Kind of both. Well, for him mostly. Although, I mean, I'm sure I could ask you some stuff.
I'm more than happy to answer your questions. You have done me a great service already.
I mean, but you also been sleeping though, so like, I don't know. I guess you probably would know a lot about recent events.
Unfortunately, yes. I am only familiar with a select few things that I have learned from word of mouth of my followers.
Okay, that's fine. Off the top of my head, I actually don't have any questions. I don't think. Do you know anything else about the impending doom, or is it just kind of like a feeling?
It's, yes, a general feeling of the energies in the air. This world is heading for a world-ending war.
Okay, that's bad. And it's fine to just like leave you here with these people and come back whenever, like that's fine.
We have gone undetected for countless generations. I'm sure that we will be safe.
Okay, you know, I'm just worried about it's okay, it's fine. Yeah. Is it okay? So like when I fought the giant tree that your feather
I thought you
was-
said when I fart. When I fart, do you feel it?
Why does it erupt into flames every time? It's getting really annoying. No. When I fought the giant tree, it didn't attack me at all. So I'm assuming that's just because of you. Are they all gonna be like that? Or what? Or is it gonna be like, and because when other people touch the feathers, it makes them strong, but does it make me like stronger than them too? Or how do you know? Because is it safe for me to touch the feather? Because when other people do it, it's bad.
It makes sense for the power granted to something by a feather to struggle to harm itself. After all, that is literally like you trying to hurt yourself. Your mind doesn't want to allow it.
Yeah, it's like that's why you can't bite your own finger, because your brain is like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah, a very similar premise, yes.
Okay, but if I pick up the feather, is it bad for me? Like it's bad for other people?
It's difficult to say. It depends on what you mean by bad.
I don't know.
Will likely make your power incredibly unstable. The feathers are my power in their rawest form.
Mm-hmm.
So you will become far more powerful whilst in their presence, but simultaneously you will be far more, let's say, volatile.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I accidentally burned my house down the first time I came across one of your feathers.
However, as you use the power that currently exists inside of you, and as it grows, you will naturally learn to control it better and better.
Yeah, I'm already pretty good. I mean, I'm sure there's room for improvement, everywhere all the time, but like, I'm pretty good with fire. Yes. Look at my hair.
And the more you call upon your innate powers, the more you will become familiar with them, and the stronger you will become.
Are you the reason my hair keeps getting more red and keeps glowing more?
Yes, it appears that the bloodline has affected your hair quite a bit.
Look, you see, because it's dark in here, right? And you see how it's glowing?
Well, I can't rightly see. I kind of see things in the form of feelings.
Oh. So you don't know what I look like?
I have a general idea, but that's about it.
I describe myself in great detail to this bird.
Oh, okay. Fascinating. And so your hair really does look that cool.
Yes, it does. Yeah, really.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool was that robe again?
How what?
How cool was that robe again?
Robe? The robe that I'm wearing?
Yes. And how cool is it?
It's fucking 10 out of 10. It's fucking sick.
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
And
my eye patch.
Super intimidating with that eye patch?
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's really scared of me all the time now. Did you feel how scared your fucking guys were when I showed up? They were like, that girl's got a fucking eye patch. Oh shit.
I did sense a feeling of impending fear in the danger when you of danger in the room when you entered. Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was never gonna go bad or nothing. It was just like, oh shit, that girl's got an eye patch,
I think the followers are like slowly becoming a little bit more comfortable and returning to their posts.
Okay. So do these guys just stand near you? What does that do for you?
Are you saying this out loud as well? Okay. Bed speaks up and he says, well, I mean, we kind of just like live here. We have like supplies to live for quite some time. We play a lot of board games.
Oh.
Hey, have you ever played Catan? We play a lot of Catan.
I don't think so. I was forced to play some sort of game, but I don't remember what it was called.
Well, if you ever want to come back and play board games, we can.
Helia, are you going to play board games with them now that you can communicate?
Says,
Perhaps, I suppose I could have them move my pieces for me.
Yeah, that would be cool now that you don't have to just be bored on this pedestal.
Yes, perhaps I will have them move the table closer, and we can all play together.
Oh, yeah, look, wait, there's a space next to, there's only one chair on that side. They could just move the pedestal over there. Cool.
I've never played this, Catan. Perhaps I will join in for the next game.
I'm positive it was created far after you were born.
Ted says, you can't quite beat Led though. He's really good.
You don't think the legendary fucking guardian Helia could beat Ted at Catan?
I don't know. Ted's pretty good.
Okay, we'll see. I come back and Helia's like, I smoked all you bitches.
She says,
all right, Ted, move the table closer. We're going to play right now. Come on now.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go. Hey, wait, you guys, where did my dad go? My dad was here. Do you remember him? He's got a peg leg. Did he say anything about where he was going? Or why he was,
He didn't specify anywhere specifically. He said he had a lot of traveling to do and a lot of connections on the high seas that he could make.
It's funny that he's trying to get back to Tielenrune, and I'm out here now trying to find him. Well, if he comes back here, tell him to stay, because I'll be back.
All right, we haven't seen him for oh, geez. He was the one with the peg leg, right?
Nah.
I think it was 8 months now. It's been a while.
Oh my god, that was 8 months. How long has it been since I've left Tielenrune?
It's been much shorter than that. It's been about 3 or 4 months.
Okay. Oh wow, that's still more time than I thought had passed.
A lot of it was spent traveling. It's a very Lord of the Rings style. A lot of the time is walking and traveling.
Yeah, and being on ships and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's fine. But I'm just saying, if he comes back, hey, she was here, probably gonna come back. Maybe stick around for a bit. Or tell him you can write me a letter. Wait. Can I write him a letter? Wouldn't he get it? Because it goes directly to the post office with his name?
You never tried.
All right. Next time I'm somewhere where there's a mail system, I got a letter to write.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. I guess I'm gonna go northwest and try and find the feather and all the death. But I won't get the death. I will be the death, most likely. Yeah.
Hang on.
Yes, it would be much preferable if you did not die.
Oh, no, I won't die. I'm super cool.
I fear you may be both of our last hope.
Oh, don't worry about it. I survived a Kraken fight and a mimic ship that I didn't know was a mimic ship. And I'm fine. And I'm friends with both of them now, so I think it'll be okay. Oh, but this is a bummer. I turned to Cassandra. I guess I'm not immortal, Cassandra. It was Helia.
Says, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, babe, I didn't ever really super buy that.
Helia, do you think that I could be immortal one day?
Well, you are by definition immortal, so I fear not.
Okay, so after we get you all your feathers back and save the world, my mission to become immortal. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go. It was nice to meet you.
I caution you, be careful. Many have had their minds corrupted in the search for immortality.
Oh, no. I'm too stupid to have my mind corrupted. It's fine.
Your Honor, I couldn't have done the crime. You see, I'm too stupid.
Yeah.
Way to give your new friends the vote of confidence here.
Yeah. I'm okay, listen. I'm really strong and cool. I'm not always very smart. I crashed my ship head first into a bigger ship. And that was my solution, you know? But it worked. So sometimes stupid works.
When you say that, Helga speaks up. She says, crash ship was my idea, yes?
Yes, but I was your captain, so technically, I didn't stop it from happening.
Yeah, good friend. Do not take credit from other friends, Lise.
Okay, it was Helga's idea, but I didn't. I went with it. I heard it, and I was like, yes, that we're doing that one, and it's gonna work, and it was fine. So good job, Helga.
She puts her hands on her hips and like stands like triumphantly. She says, "Yes, Helga is smartest member of party." And Helia speaks up and says,
I sense that is your smartest member of the party.
But you know what? Probably. Well,
I sense
don't know.
a lot of intelligence in this one.
It's true. Helga is, if nothing else, very thoughtful. Well, just full of thoughts.
She says, "Yes, Helga makes sure to have at least 3, perhaps 4 thoughts every day."
Yeah. All right, anyway, it was nice to meet you. Thanks for the power, I guess. Even though, no, it's fine. I'm gonna go get your feathers.
She says,
It will not be easy. These powers have laid dormant for many years, though some of the feathers seem to have stirred recently. I think it's because your power has been awakened. The feathers are exerting their power more in recent years, and other mortals are beginning to discover them. This is part of the reason that I feel we need to hurry. If these feathers fall into the wrong hands, the world could be torn asunder again.
Yeah, one of them is already in the wrong hands, but I'll get that one back and it'll be okay. But the rest of them, I don't know. I guess it could be a good thing that other people are finding them. Not because then they could use them, which is bad, but it makes it easier for me to find them. Because if it was in I don't know, it's like hidden in a mountain somewhere, like the chances of me finding that are low. But if some douchebag goes in there and is like, "Oh, I found a feather and I took it back to my town and I burned it down," I'm like, "Hey, that sounds like a feather." And then I go and I kick his ass and I take it from him, you know?
I sense you like to make light of serious situations for your own sake, Lise.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act like my therapist, Helia. I didn't come here for therapy.
Lise, I want you to know that I have confidence in you. And I think you should have more confidence in yourself.
Thank you. I think some people would tell me that I am overconfident. I look at Cassandra. So thank you for saying that to me.
You are destined for great things, Lise. I have utmost confidence that you can get this done.
I hope so. Thank you. I'm gonna do my best.
And Cassandra is kind of like wiping her forehead, and she says, "Yeah, just don't let it go to your head, babe."
What? She said I am amazing and I am doing a good job and I'm really cool. What's wrong with that?
Just keep in mind, the rest of us we're still very mortal.
I know.
we're not all as powerful as you, babe.
Actually, except for Foxbud. I'm pretty sure Foxbud's immortal. Oh, Helia, this is Foxbud.
Yes, I sensed a presence of incredible happiness and joy and loyalty enter the room. I believe this is your friend Foxbutt.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you would know, probably. Since you were here for the birth of whatever. He's like, this Foxbutt. He's the chosen one. He's the center star of the universe. He's the best thing ever to happen. He's my best friend.
I am not familiar with the center star of the universe lore, but I will make sure to brush up on it if I can.
Yeah, it's like he's the center of the universe. Everything is because he's the best one. Yeah. You know, like you look in the sky and you're like, oh, that's the biggest star up there. It's the best one. That's him.
Cassandra says, have you ever confirmed any of this that you're saying? Or
Shut up, Cassandra. I cover Foxbutt's ears. Like, don't listen to her.
And Helga says, this sounds like very cool religion. Is there a place to sign up?
Oh, no, it's not a religion. I mean, I guess if you could start worshiping Foxbutt if you wanted to. I think that
you make him sound like deity.
Well, you could say in a sense that he is kind of like a god or a demigod. I mean, he's Fae.
I will be first follower of Foxbutt.
Oh, fuck yeah. Foxbutt just starts getting really powerful because people start worshiping him like a deity. Lee spreads the religion of Foxbutt.
She gets down on her knees and bows before Foxbutt, and he jumps onto her back.
Yes, this is good. I like where this is going. I'm sure this isn't going to have any weird repercussions later at all.
And he says,
Yes, I sense that he is comprised of a strange and distant power, not quite of this world, but rather of the crossing of the Feywild in this world.
Yeah, he's Fae, so he's got some stuff going on with the Feywild. He doesn't ever die, really. He gets dispersed into mist and then he becomes one again, so yeah, he's the coolest of us.
Be sure to protect him with your life. I fear that there are many people who would wish to gain this power.
I would eat them if they even tried, so don't worry about that.
And Cassandra speaks up and says,
I hate to be, picky about, the help that you're giving us, but do you really not have any other additional details about where we might find the feather?
Oh yeah, I guess Northwest is kind of really vague.
and she says,
Unfortunately, no. My power has not fully returned to me, so I merely can give you a vague idea.
Surrounded by death. I pull out a map and I look at it and I'm like, where do you think in the Northwest is likely to have a lot of death, Cassandra?
is this you signaling to me that you want me to switch us over to the map of Amaris?
Yeah, I want to look at the map.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I have so many freaking maps on here.
So many freaking maps, man.
Here we go.
Death in the Northwest. Well, it's northwest from here. It could be Goron, or it could be Aegisrune, or maybe somewhere in Elementara, or Zephyr. I feel like maybe Zephyr's a little too north. I don't know. Maybe not. It could be Sanctaria. Fuck.
There's quite a few locations to the northwest.
Well, that doesn't give us much to go on. I guess I can check back in with Artemis and see if maybe he has any extra input, since he's been, he's got his ear to the ground. But I guess we could also just
Helga
show
speaks up. Helga speaks up and says, "I know what we do. We go to every town and we wait and we keep searching until we find a very strong sense of death. We knock on everyone's door.
Okay.
We eventually find it this way."
Yeah, she's not wrong.
You start picking up her accent.
I'll put that one in my pocket. It's hard. It's hard when you're trying to do an accent and somebody else is talking in an accent. It's really hard not to do their accent.
Oh, I know. I do it all the time.
Yeah, I'll put that one in my pocket, Helga, and we'll use that if nothing else comes available to us. But I guess let's check in.
I do not know why you would not do it first, but I suppose it is best plan, so you save it for last, yes?
Yeah. Well, it'd be a little slow, like if there's a faster way to find it. But,
What? Just go fast.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I better go back to my ship and try and talk to people. And yeah, we'll be back. Probably if I don't die.
And she says again,
Thank you, Lise.
Oh, you're welcome.
I and everyone here believes in you.
Aw, thank you. She's like embarrassed.
And Led speaks up and says, yeah, I believe in you.
Oh, well, you don't. Okay.
And Fred and Ted and Bed all speak up and say, yeah, we believe in you. Sorry, what was your name again?
Yeah, you just met me. You don't even. My name is Lise. Okay.
Okay, yeah, Lise can do it. Yeah.
No, screw you guys. I'm gonna go actually find some. What have you guys done, huh? I found a feather at least.
No, not saying we don't, but we do. I just forgot your name.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess I go back to the ship.
All right, you guys begin your way back out of this massive cavern. And Cassandra says, "So we're gonna sync up with the council first."
Yeah, and I'll pull out the mirror and we can talk to Lexi too, and sort of just update everyone on what happened and see if there's any information anyone can give us about to maybe zero in on a more specific location than just northwest.
Yeah, thankfully we do have quite a few connections, and we do have an entire pirate
fleet
network. So, well, I guess fleet too, yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys make your way back to the ship. And upon stepping on it, you, if you were to check the book, it notifies you that people have stepped onto the ship, as you requested that it do.
Oh, okay. I write in the book, oh, it's just me, but thank you. You scared me for a second
just
there.
checking.
Yeah, he was like, you scared me for a second there, but it was just me. Can you not differentiate between presences? Like, you can just feel presences, but you can't tell, like, who they are?
It writes back, "I do not have eyes."
That's fair. Could you make yourself eyes, or do you purposely not have any eyes?
It says, "Do you want me to create eyes?"
I don't know.
It says,
Maybe-
"I will need a yes or a no."
No, not right now. Maybe sometime in the future, but I think that you're okay without eyes for now.
Text comes back and it says, "Are you sure? I can super do it."
No, please don't. I don't want my ship to have eyes. No.
And Bedlam comes out and he says, "Oh, come on, Lise, let it make eyes. This would be so funny.
Go away. You're making
Come on,
it
do it.
No. Stop
Come
it.
on,
This
I
is
want to
so
see it with eyes."
No.
Okay, how about this? I'll make you a deal, Lise.
No.
I will leave you alone for the next 5 hours. I will not appear or speak to you for 5 hours if you let the ship make itself eyes.
No. That's not worth it.
But it can take them away right afterwards.
No. Why you would have me give my ship sight and then blind itself again? No.
Oh, you're no fun, Lise.
That is disturbing in more ways than one.
This is the most boring decision you've ever made.
I have more important things to do, you bitch.
You're normally so exciting, Lise, but now you're being so boring.
I'm going to light you on fire if you fucking don't shut up.
It's so boring.
Oh my god, fine! Fuck!
Yes, write it in the book, Lise.
Okay, one eye. One.
It as you write one eye into the book, a massive fucking like bulging eye pops out of the front of the ship. It's like a balloon poking out of the front of your ship, and it's making loud like noises as it looks around. And the book writes, "How's this?"
Nope. Never mind. I'm so sorry. I take it back.
Bedlam is floating in front of the ship, and he says, "Oh, he can see me now! I can do that too!" And he causes one of his eyes to bulge out of his head and match the other eye and stare it down. He says, "Look, Lise, we're friends!"
Lise throws up on the side, over the side of the ship.
Yeah, you vomit off the side of the ship and right nope, and the eye pulls back into the ship and is covered by boards, and Bedlam goes, "Oh, you blinded him!
I hate you."
You monster, Lise! You monster!
I go into my cabin. I just leave this conversation.
Lise is a monster! She's a murderer and a blinder!
I have to go.
He's parading around the ship, repeating that over and over again.
At least don't blame it on me. Blame it on Dread Pirate Phoenix.
He continues to echo as he walks around the ship, just general sentiment of, "Lise is a monster, merciless and evil! And she's my best friend!"
Okay. Anyway.
Cassandra speaks up and she says, "So, what's first? Do you want to try and sync with the council first? I suppose it is close to noon."
Yeah. Oh, you probably got like meetings, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let them know that that we actually both need to have a chat with them.
Yeah.
She heads to your quarters for the meeting. And after about like 5-10 minutes, you hear her say,
"Hey, Lise, come in here."
I open the door like I totally wasn't listening to it.
Like instantly.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh, hey.
Oh, well, hey, you called for me? I heard you. I was outside, I was down the hall, but I heard you.
You walk forward and place your hand on the chair, and Cassandra, and like you can suddenly hear the inside the hall that they're all gathered around the table, and
Say, what's up, guys? It's me.
Cassandra speaks up and says, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot to really discuss this time around, but yeah, here's Lise, everyone. And everyone says, hey, Lise, how you doing?
Robin, you look hot. How are you? Queen now.
She says, yeah, this robe is sick.
Right?
They have me with like this fancy cape and like I have a cool crown now.
Aren't you glad you didn't try to shoot me with arrows back in Brocara?
Yeah, that was probably one of my better calls, actually.
Yeah. Hey, so guys, guess what?
They say, what?
I found a phoenix.
And you recount basically everything that's happened in the past hour to them.
Yeah.
And
I end with, and then she said they all believed in me and that I'm really cool and strong and powerful and I'm really cool. So that's what happened.
I think Merlin speaks up and he says, "Oh, I don't think anyone here doubts your abilities, Lise. I think sometimes we doubt your ethics, but
what was that? You got my what?"
He pats his chest by the buttons on his shirt again and says, I think you know what I mean, Lise.
Lise like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I thought you'd be more into the fact that I just met a phoenix, Merlin.
Says, yes, that's actually incredibly fascinating. It sounds like it's the remains of a phoenix.
On a scale of 1 to 10, is it more or less intriguing than the mimic ship?
He says, 1 is a massive version of something that we already knew existed, and 1 is something that we thought was fairy tale. So I suppose a phoenix is a bit more interesting.
Okay.
He says, but I might ask you after we talk about whatever we need to talk about, if you could maybe give me the directions so I could send some scholars in?
I don't know about that, Merlin. Maybe let me save the world first.
Says, but Lise, there's so much knowledge in there.
I think she just woke up from being asleep for a while, so I think that maybe there's not that much knowledge that you think. Anyway.
Oliver speaks up and they say, sorry, I want to go back to something that you said earlier. You said that she sensed another feather to the west, surrounded by death?
Yeah, she said west, northwest, surrounded by death. And my first thought was like, maybe the necromancer bitch? But I don't know where that would be. Or maybe, has there been a recent like massacre somewhere that I don't know about?
No. Who am I talking about right now? I thought I was talking from Robin. Merlin, he turns to Oliver and says, I mean, that seems like an easy one, yes? And Oliver says, do you think could it be Sun's Perch?
What is Sun's Perch?
And you kind of see Merlin wince a little bit. And Oliver says, it's the location of where the Fourth Oran conquest failed.
Right. Where is that? In Gorand?
Sun's Perch has since been sort of reclaimed. Now, obviously, it'd be difficult to set up a city or a village or anything in an area that's been so heavily cursed by necrotic energy. But some years ago, I believe it's about 40 years ago now, Hannah Brixby, a scholar in Heaven's Cradle, bought the land and set up a university there.
So there's now a school on the site of a massacre?
Yes, there's a lot of incredibly powerful magics there. It's if there's anywhere that's rife for study, it's the site of a massive magical cataclysm.
I guess that's true. Here's the thing. I don't like school. You're gonna make me go to school? Is that what this is?
And they turn to each other again and they say, I mean, it seems like that must be it, right? Surrounded by death, necrotic energy, that must be it. And Merlin speaks up and he chuckles a bit and he says, sounds like you're going to school, Lise.
I don't want to go to school. You guys, I'm already educated. Ugh,
he says, "Oh, this is delightful. I'm going to go reach out to Artemis right away. I'll be right back." And he rolls out of the room.
Fuck you, Merlin. Merlin's been waiting for this day. Ever since I met him in that park, he was like, I'm gonna make this dumb bitch go to school.
And after a very short wait, he comes back with Artemis, who says, "Oh, Celise, good to see you. I hear that you're looking to attend Caleban U."
No, I found a phoenix and she told me her feather was around there.
It's always delightful to hear new people wanting to get higher education. You know, it's very important. I feel like we just don't put enough stress on higher education and study these days.
Artemis, look at me. I don't want to learn a single thing while I'm there.
And he says, well, lucky for you, I knew Hannah Brixby a while ago. We used to adventure together, actually. That's where she got the money for the university. You know, I went into the artificing business, and she went into higher education, into teaching.
I mean, cool.
And boys, we're gonna have another poll really quick. Artemis can get Lise into Caleban U, but either as a student or a substitute teacher, which is to be.
Oh my god. A substitute teacher? Lise couldn't teach.
Oh, everyone's making Lise a student.
Fuck you, fool. No, I will not learn. I refuse to learn a single thing. I will be the worst student.
I will say I'm a little bit bummed out. I was fully expecting chat to say substitute teacher because I was so excited to watch Lise try to teach a class of children. Or I guess young adults, but get them to actually learn from her.
No, there's no way that's even possible. Lise would show up I'm gonna do a fireball and you're gonna do one too. And they're like, how? And she's like, feel it.
And so Artemis says, so in order to avoid raising too much suspicion, because if the feather is over there, we need to be very careful about how we approach this. If someone is hiding it there, we want to make sure we don't alert them. Not to say someone is hiding it, but, you have to approach all angles to this sort of stuff. So, first things first, you have to get there and information gather. Try to blend into the students and faculty.
Oh, I can't, Cassandra. I hate this already. I'm not going to be a good student. They're going to be like, who the fuck is this girl? She doesn't know shit.
And
expelled.
He says, with a glowing recommendation, I can almost certainly get you in there for sure, Lise. Now here's the question. Do you want to go undercover or do you want to go as Lise DeForest?
Oh. Well, I probably shouldn't go as Dread Pirate Phoenix.
This is my new friend that I highly recommend to your students and faculty, Dread Pirate Phoenix. Scourge of the Seas.
That'd be sick if we did that with substitute teacher. They're like, and your new sub today is the Scourge of the Seas. I don't know. I feel like I'm bad at going undercover, right? I mean, I just my fake name I give people is Phoenix, but I kind of blew that one now that it's, So I guess I'll just go as myself. That's probably fine, right?
However you want to approach it, it's up to you. I
Yeah,
just
I
need to
feel
know
like
what to write on the letter.
No, that's fine. Just my name is okay.
It says, I'll
Who's
have a
gonna
letter
know?
of recommendation off to Caleban U in no time flat.
Wait, people know me as a Chaos Crusader, right? Aren't they
Yes.
gonna be like, okay, well, it's too late.
Caleban U accepts all types. I mean, if you want to go undercover, though, we absolutely can.
That's fine. No, it's okay. It's okay.
All right, I will get to work on that letter right now.
Yeah.
He steps out of the room.
Well, that sucks. Cassandra, have you ever been to school?
Says, I'm sorry, Elise, you want to look me in the face and ask me that again?
No, I don't know. You could have been to pirate school or something.
Pirate school?
I don't know.
You think everyone goes to pirate school and gets a pirate diploma?
Yeah, I do. What if I do think that, Cassandra?
Says, no, I learned everything I know from Jay.
Okay, that kind of like a school, right?
That is not
Jay?
a school, no.
We could just go to Jay and be like, all right. No. So that's going to be your first time at school too. This will be awful. I hate this.
Yeah. That's starting to sink in now, too.
Yeah, you gotta come with me, you bitch. We're going to college together, Cassandra.
Artemis pokes his head back in and touches one of the chairs so he can hear you again. And he says, quick question. Who all else are you bringing with you again? I know it's you and Cassandra. Are you bringing your new friend with you as well?
Foxbud is coming. Helga.
Yes, he can be a pet.
Helga, write him down as an emotional support animal, please.
all right. I'll do so.
Helga, I take her hand. Do you want to go to college, Helga?
Why would Helga need to go to college? Helga already very smart. Big brain.
No. One of the feathers we need is there, and we have to go pretend to go there to find it. Does that sound fun, or
she
you don't want to do that?
She says, okay, Helga will try very hard to sound stupid so that they don't suspect nothing.
Okay, yeah, you do that, Helga. Yeah, Helga's gonna come too.
All right, so a letter of recommendation for Helga, Cassandra, and Lise. All right.
And Foxbud.
Says, yes, Foxbud is going to be part of your letter, Lise.
Okay. Just don't forget about it.
And Merlin is trying so hard not to laugh.
Merlin, get that dumb fucking smirk off your face. I see you laughing. She gets up to a mirror and is poking her finger against it. Stop laughing at me. I'm gonna learn nothing just to spite you.
He says, no, Lise, this is going to be very good for you. This is going to be really good for you.
You will be lucky if I don't accidentally burn this fucking place down.
Says, I think, Lise, as much as you know, we can all stand to learn more.
I'm not gonna learn anything. I'm gonna plug my ears.
And yeah, with that, Artemis has left and is off to write those letters, and Robin speaks up and says, "So, do you need anything else from us, though? I mean, I want to help in any way we can. We are stretched a bit thin, but maybe we can
Robin.
spare some forces if you need them."
Robin, I have something really important to ask you.
All right.
And I think that is the Queen of Caleban. You're the only one who I can turn to in this moment.
Okay.
And I need you to be honest about the answer to this, because it's really important to me about what it is that I want.
Sorry. Okay.
So-
yeah. I don't. What?
So when the siren song went down, there was something really important to me on that ship. And I don't have it on my new ship. And it's really important to me. And so I want to ask you if hold on, my makeup's gonna run. And so I want to ask you if hey, do you think you could get me a California king bed for my ship?
I want you to know. I want you to recall. It's
really important to me.
I want you to recall just how much space that bed took in your previous captain's quarters.
Yeah,
and I want to remind you how nice the captain's quarters of your current ship looks. It's got a nice, raven silk bed, this fancy desk. This tank I haven't moved it yet. There's supposed to be the mirror there, but it's got these nice bookcases. And you're wanting to just take up the entire fucking room with a bed again.
No, here, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Get rid of the bedside tables and the weapon rack and the bed, and we can have the California King in this whole area here. And here, and here, and I can still have my desk and the mirror. It's all fine, but this whole back area behind the bookshelves would just be bed, and that's perfect for me.
All right.
I think it's a reasonable request.
She says, all right, I'll be sure we commission the largest bed we can from our finest tailors.
I would really appreciate it. Yeah. That's what you could do for me.
Oh, I will commission the finest tailors and mattress makers in Caleban.
This is my house now, right? I don't live anywhere else. And I traveled a lot. Yeah, but I gave that house to Lexi.
Oh, you gave the whole house to her?
Yeah, I did. She moved his stuff into his bedroom and took his office. And I was like, this is your house now.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where I sleep all the time.
You guys swap some details on the measurements of the entire back of the fucking ship. And Robin has some requisitions sent out.
Fuck yeah. Thank you. I literally never ask for anything. It's just this one thing that I already had, and then it, the soft taco incident.
Okay. All right. You've got that requisition in.
But yeah,
the moment I realized what you were doing, I was like, oh my God, this is just the running gag now.
It's not a gag. I'd like a big bed. But no, yeah, other than that, I think we're fine. If I need anything else, I'll let you know.
Say, all right, strange request. One of the stranger ones I've gotten as queen, but yeah, I'll get right on it.
Is there a uniform or anything for Caleban U? Or what I'm wearing is fine. She looks at her pirate outfit.
Marlene speaks up and says, "Oh, I mean, they've got school colors and everything, but no, there's no official uniform that you have to wear."
Okay. Do you think they'll get weird about it if I'm wearing an eye patch?
You might get some strange looks, but after all, it's always a little strange seeing pirates in just like the city, just hanging out.
I'll turn it around so that you can't see the thing that's on it.
Okay.
So that way it's just a regular eye patch. I just don't want to take it off.
So wait, Lise has been wearing it this entire time?
Yes. She's
Even
not
in the
take
meeting?
it off. It gives her fucking whatever, intimidation.
Merlin says, "Oh, I didn't even notice you were wearing that this entire meeting."
Yeah, this is my cool fucking eye patch, Merlin. God. Get it together, old man. Jeez.
All right. Is there anything else you want to bring up with the council?
If any of you know me, see a guy. Never mind. No, I don't have any.
See a guy.
Can somebody write me a? Can somebody write me a letter, or can somebody write a letter for me? Because I don't have access to. Actually, we're going to Caleban. I'll just write it myself. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, they say, yeah, we can write letters for you if you need, or...
No, that's okay. I remembered that we're gonna probably just ship back to Shantytown.
I remember that I'm literate.
Write a letter then. Yeah, I remember that I can write a letter myself, yeah.
Cool. And after some more idle discussion, the meeting comes to an end.
Yeah. I guess we go back
Cassandra
to
pulls the curtains on the mirror.
Can you send me the specs on the eye patch so that I can have those? Because I don't remember what it does.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta find it back in my notes again.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to commission Riley for some new art of Lisa's, like, I feel like she's got a bunch of new stuff and a bunch of new outfit pieces that I feel like she's kind of put together this like mishmash of her old outfit and her pirate outfit. so
she's
it's
half
like,
Lise, half pirate Lise.
Yeah. And like, well, because she's got the eye patch, she's got like
doubloon.
Yeah, she's got a doubloon, she's got her ritual spell book that I feel like it would be cool if she was carrying it like in a book holster, like at her hip, right? And like just stuff like that. So I feel like potentially there'll be some new art of Lise sometime in the future.
Lux likes the sound of that.
Yeah.
All right. So you said you guys are gonna head back to Shantytown?
Yeah, dock the ship.
All right. It's a couple days trip from the Scorched Wastes. You guys do anything on the way?
I make out with my girlfriend.
And that takes a couple days to make sure you fully get done.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of doing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you make your way back to Shantytown, and this time, instead of touching down in the merchant's dock, you have your own dock to touch down in.
Okay.
And you see just a general...
Excuse me, you still haven't changed the name from Lockjaw's compound.
You're right. I'm so sorry. I've done a terrible thing by not changing that.
Yeah. Just a reminder.
By this time, I think if Lockjaw's head has just been like mounted on your ship for multiple days,
it's just like a gross.
It's starting to stink. Like there's an eye dangling out of it. It's like rotting. The hair is all gnarled and disgusting. Do you remove it or do you leave it there?
No, it's a statement piece. It stays there. Our ship doesn't have a nose. It doesn't fucking care.
You sail through town, and there's just, again, that general sense of, like, reverence as you pass through the drawbridge, and general pirates and privateers and such are seeing the shifting Tempest with this disgusting gnarled head mounted on the front pass through town.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, that's right. Everyone remember,
And someone speaks up and says, "It's a little less imposing. It's kind of gross now."
That's okay. That's also the point.
Are you trying to say that you're yucky?
Shut up.
Okay, hey guys, the shifting tempest is yucky now.
No. All right. Fine. I'll get rid of it.
You don't gotta get rid of it. I think this is funnier if everyone just knows the shifting tempest as a stinky ship.
No. Anyway, fuck.
And you end up back at the compound, and you notice as you're pulling in to dock, Cassandra's acting a little weird.
Cassandra, did you get seasick?
Just no. I'm fine.
Do you need
okay.
do you need to throw up?
No, I don't get seasick. I'm fine.
Freddie, you're supposed to be on lockdown. Vanessa,
I'm seasick.
I threw up. Sorry.
And she says, "Yeah, no, I'm fine. I promise." And she says, "Hey, though, just quick question. Can you like stay on the ship for like 30 minutes?"
What?
Just 30 minutes. Just give me like 30 minutes. I'll be right back.
Can I do an insight check on Cassandra?
Sure.
It's been 2
gonna be a
hours.
contest.
It's been 2 hours and I haven't rolled a single die.
Yeah, this is a very lore heavy episode.
Yeah.
This will be a contest. Okay, go.
Ooh.
I got a 17 total.
I got 23.
She's clearly like hiding something.
Cassandra.
She's got like shifty eyes.
Are you lying to me, Cassandra?
She's like, no.
What are you doing?
I'm just asking a favor. Can you just stay on the ship for like, 30 minutes?
Will you tell me what you were doing when the 30 minutes is up?
She says, "Oh, you'll find out. Don't worry." I mean, you'll know eventually.
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like keeping secrets, Cassandra. Would we agree to start dating? I thought we agreed there'd be no secrets.
She kisses you and says, "Please."
Oh my god, fine. But only because you got a nice butt.
She runs off the ship and into what was once Lockjaw's estate.
I feel like Lisa's literally standing there for 30 minutes, like with her arms crossed, just squinting at the building, like, what the heck is going on around here?
And Helga is like standing next to you and looking at the gangplank and looking at you and saying, "She did not say I need to stay, so I go too."
Yeah, you can go. Fuck.
And she leaves, and Foxbud is just looking at you and tilting his head.
I don't know either, Foxbud. Hey, Foxbud, go do some reconnaissance. Go stake out what Cassandra's doing.
He runs in circles and jumps up and licks your face.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Spying on our girlfriend is not a good idea. You're right.
And as the sun is like slowly beginning to set, Cassandra reemerges.
Mm-hmm.
But she's dressed differently. Cassandra's wearing a nice suit and tie.
Oh my god. Cassandra, where did you get a suit? What the fuck? I've never seen you in anything more than like a dirty pirate's outfit.
She walks
and
up to the
costumes
gangplank.
We wore.
She walks up to the gangplank and holds out her hand, and she says, "Come with me."
Yeah. Okay. Is there a reason for the fancy? Also, I feel like I am underdressed for this.
She says, you look fine. You look lovely.
Okay, I take my pirate hat off, at least. I feel like I'll take off the eye patch. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like this is a little much for this.
And she takes your hand and starts guiding you back to Lockjaw's estate.
Okay. Why are we going to Lexi's house? Is there a barbecue?
And you arrive. I have a quick poll for chat. I want you to look away for this one.
Okay. Keeping secrets from me.
Hey, chat, can you answer the question that's currently on screen? One for yes,
this.
2 for no.
I don't like this. You're keeping secrets from me.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting. Which way it goes.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, it's a clean 50-50.
I feel like Lisa's thinking like, did I forget it was my birthday or something? Like,
all right. Thank you, chat, for answering that question for me. Yeah. So you make your way back to the to the estate, and you smell some delicious smells wafting through the air as the door opens.
is this why you just asked me what Lisa's favorite food was? When we went on our break, Ben was like, "Oh yeah, what's Lisa's favorite food, by the way?"
I have no idea what you're talking
about. You're sneaky.
And she guides you back to the very fancy dining room. Oh. Give me 1 second. And
Lisa's having flashbacks to the Bedlam Castle where they did the clown cars in the dining room.
anytime she sees a dining table, it's like war flashbacks. She guides you to your seat and has you sit down, and she says, do you have any guesses as to what today is?
Is it my birthday? I feel like I would have remembered that.
You don't? Babe, you don't know your own birthday?
What? My birthday. What are the months in Amaris? Are they the same?
We can just keep them the same.
My birthday is October 13th.
It's the dead of winter.
Okay, so it's not my birthday. Is it your birthday?
No, my birthday's in the summer.
Oh, shit. At least write that down.
She's laughing this whole time. She's like, come on, you can do it.
Fuck. Is it...
Today,
oh my god,
we've been together for exactly 3 months.
Oh my god, that's so gay, Cassandra. Fuck, let's write that down too.
She says, it took a little while to, get everything all set up. I was so scared you were gonna figure it out, but luckily, Lexi...
Stupid Cassandra.
Lexi was able to keep it on the down low. I asked that, she let us use the dining room for the night. And she said that she'd be more than happy to help out tonight. And she indicates a bottle of wine that is on the table, and you instantly recognize it as a fine bottle of Tielen Rune Red.
Ooh, Oh man, Cassandra, I used to get fucked up on this shit. This is the good stuff. How did you get this?
Says, yeah, it took a lot of strings pulling. I had to. Again, this is kind of part of the reason I was worried you were gonna figure it out.
Oh no, you have a little too much faith in me.
And she pours you some glasses, and Lexi opens the door to the dining room and is carrying a roast duck glazed with a honey glaze.
Oh shit! Damn.
Says, yeah, you said that it was your favorite. You guys didn't get to always have it in Rune.
Yeah, meat's like you can only have meat every once in a while on Rune because it's like, elves.
I did it. I cooked like 6 ducks before this one to make sure that I got it right.
Oh my god, 6? What did you do with the other 5?
Gave them to the crew.
Oh, you're fucking gay. You fucking gay.
And you two have a lovely dinner.
This is so sweet. Lisa's ugly crying.
Oh my god, just crying the whole time.
Yeah.
You're just like, does Lisa wear a lot of makeup?
No, she's wearing like eyeliner.
Okay, your eyeliner's streaming down your face.
She's like, this is so nice to me. You are so nice to me. I love you.
And after you guys share that, Lexi comes in one final time to bring in the dessert, and places it in front of you. It's a sort of lemon bready kind of Rune dessert cake. You didn't really have any specifics for me for that, if you want to describe it for me.
Nah, it's just like a lemon loaf cake with the icing. That shit's real good.
All right. Sets that down in front of you two, and Cassandra said,
"This one was a little tougher. I had to I don't know how to bake, so
you made this."
Yeah. If it's bad, just let me know.
No, I'm sure it's good. I mean, it's just cake, right? I eat some of it.
Is it good? It is delectable.
Oh my god, it's so fucking good, Cassandra. Are you gonna take up? Are you gonna take up chefing, bake, cooking? Being
yeah,
chef?
I mean, if piracy never panned out, I always did kind of dream of maybe having like a bakery or like a cafe or something.
Cassandra, I'm gonna buy you a fucking bakery and we are gonna bake gay bread.
Gay bread?
Yeah.
Could you please define for me what gay bread is?
We make it together and it's in the shape of a heart.
Actually, I just realized what gay bread would be. It'd be fairy bread. That the Brits make.
A better version of that is melon bread. Melon bread in Japan is it's pretty much like a sweet bread with like a crusted like sugar on top of it, and sometimes it has like a cream filling inside. And that shit, that shit's really good. Had some in Little Tokyo. Fuck.
But it's not rainbow.
Well, but it's the equivalent of fairy bread.
Yeah, I guess, but fairy bread is rainbow.
My camera froze for a second, I think.
Oh. Weird. Oh no, that disaster. Oh yeah, I never said fairy bread was good.
No, that's why I said a better version of fairy bread. Because fairy bread is disgusting.
It's purely for the aesthetic.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, holy shit.
A little part of me always did kind of dream of maybe...
Cassandra, I'm gonna make your dreams come true one day.
Nah, we've got much more important things to do.
I said one day, I didn't say when.
And you two share a lovely dinner and dessert together.
This is so gay. I feel like I'm holding her hand across the table.
Fork in one hand, Cassandra's hand in the other.
Yeah.
Cassandra, like, a few times, like instinctually, like, goes to retrieve her hand so she can, like, pick up a knife or something, and then, like, Lise, like, tightens her grip on it, and she's like, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. No. You eat one-handed tonight.
She, like, does this, like, crazy maneuver where she's, like, bracing her play with one hand, and, like the hand that she's holding yours and, like, using the knife with the other.
This is so gay. What a good date.
And after that, she reaches out and offers her hand to walk you outside.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna go on a stroll through the compound? Or what are we doing?
You two actually, I haven't updated the map. There's only one chair here. There's supposed to be two. So we'll just pretend that there's two. But she walks you out to this, like, little kind of relaxing cove behind the house and looks out into the water with you and sits in a chair next to yours. And she has brought the wine out there.
Oh. Are we gonna watch the stars, Cassandra? I can tell you about all the elven ones.
Says, sure. I don't know the elven constellations.
Yeah. So that one is a guy with a bow and arrow, and that one is
wait, hold on. Just a guy with a bow and like, what's his name?
His name is.
So, could you repeat that?
No.
Okay, good to know.
And
Legolas. Lux and chat says Legolas.
And that one is these ones are like magic, like ley lines. And that one's a tree. It's like a magic ancient tree.
What's the tree called?
The tree is called the tree.
I like to imagine that, like, canonically, Lise actually doesn't know anything about elven constellations. She, like, fell asleep in those classes, and she's just making it up on the spot.
I feel like she like knows the like shapes and stuff, but I feel like she genuinely doesn't know like their names. So she's like just kind of guesstimating. And this one is that one's Foxbud. And that one is
Foxbud. She says, "Holy shit! They have a whole constellation just for him."
Yeah, I told you he was famous. I told you he was special. He was important.
She says, "All right, yeah, those are pretty different from the pirate ones."
What are the pirate ones?
That was a trick statement. We don't actually really know them all that well. We have the North Star, and that's about it.
That was very sad. You lied to me. I was ready to learn about pirate constellations.
She's like, well, there's a few that I know. She says, that one there is Redbeard. She points at another one and says, that one there is Bluebeard. She points at another one and says, that one there is Yellowbeard. She points at another one and says, and that there, you don't want to confuse that one with Bluebeard. This one, people get really upset if you confuse these two. This one is Tealbeard. It's very different. They were very different pirates.
Okay. I'll be sure not to mix those up.
Do not mix up Tealbeard and Bluebeard. People will kill you over that.
I won't. I'll remember it. Okay.
She says, have you ever thought about what you want to do after all of this is settled down?
Not really. I kind of live moment to moment because if I think too far ahead, I will have an existential crisis. But I don't know. I mean, I'd like to be able to go back to Tailin and see my Fae friends again. Not that I probably want to stay there. But I mean, I really do enjoy traveling, so maybe keep traveling for a bit and see what there is to see, and I don't know. Help you open a bakery and we can sell gay bread.
Says you want to run a bakery with me.
That's
the woman destined for greatness.
That's one of the things we can do. I'm a fucking pyromancer. I can probably learn how to cook bread really well.
Use your fire magic to cook bread.
Yeah, magic cooked bread. Fuck yeah.
Says, well, that sounds really nice. I hope things do settle down then.
Yeah, once we stop the end of the world.
Lux brought up, where is Foxbud? And Fool said, eating one of the failed ducks. And sure enough, you can see Foxbud happily prancing around the courtyard of the compound, holding an entire cooked duck in his maw.
Oh, that boy.
He's
Good for
doing that
him.
thing. He's doing that things dogs do when they're excited, when they're holding something in their mouth and they like shake their head violently back and forth.
He's very happy. He's big now. He could probably eat an entire duck.
Oh yeah, he's already chewed through half of it.
Oh my god. Good for him. He's happy.
Cassandra lifts up her wine glass and offers a toast and says, well, let's hope we get to open that bakery together someday.
Yeah. We can call it oh shit. Why did I put myself in this situation? We can call it the chaos,
Croissants. Chaos croissants.
Yeah.
You
Yep,
say chaos croissants?
It can be the...
Chaos cupcakery, says Fool.
That's funny. No, we're gonna make bread, though. Although we could probably make desserts, too.
You say all this out loud to her and she says, yeah, we have plenty of time to workshop the name.
Red bread. That's funny. Oh, we can make croissants in the shapes of your horns.
She says, yeah, I'm apparently famous in Brokera as, what was it, Dark Horns?
Dark Horns! The Dark Horn Bakery!
And you guys tink glasses. And she says, well, that's pretty much what I had planned for the night.
Oh. Well, this was very sweet. I am sorry that I am not good with dates, but I won't ever forget it again.
She says, yeah, I would definitely recommend making sure you don't forget your birthday.
Yeah, I know when my birthday is. A lot has happened, Cassandra.
I love that, like, if you asked to, like, make, like, a history check or whatever, I would have totally let you, but you didn't. You just wanted her to not know.
A lot's happened.
Cool. And with that, she says, well, it's getting late. You want to turn in?
Yeah. Hey, sweetie.
She says, oh, okay, here. And she sets the wine glasses down and squats down and offers her arms out.
Oh, yeah. I jump into her arms like a baby.
Arms around her neck, and she carries you back to the ship, and we go ahead and fade to black on that.
Oh my god, they
and that was your lovely date night with Cassandra.
As she's carrying her back to the ship, Lisa's like, "You're touching my butt."
And we cut to the next morning.
Fuck yeah.
And yep, you guys wake up. It's early morning, and this isn't your ship right here. I haven't changed the map yet, though, so we're just gonna pretend like it is.
That's fine.
This
Lisa's
actually
like,
technically would have been the ship that was eaten. I haven't changed the map.
Lisa's like, man, that bed is comfy, but I would have been better if it was a California King bed. Just saying. Don't you miss our California King bed, Cassandra?
She says it was big. It was absurdly big.
Yeah, you could roll for days on that thing.
She says, unfortunately, I think it takes more than a couple days to make a whole bed.
I know. Fuck. Magic hasn't evolved enough.
Well, I mean, we didn't request a magic bed. I suppose we could have done that.
They could make it with magic. I don't know. I'm not a tailor.
All right. What now?
Cassandra, I have some bad news, and it's that I think that we have to go to school.
She says, well, you have to go to school. I'm kind of just tagging along.
No, you are coming to school too, and so is Helga.
In fact, if you were to go, I assume you can just go check the mail. If you go to the town hall and check mail, sure enough, there's a letter from Artemis there, letting you know that Principal Brixby was more than happy to accept you as new students, and there enclosed are student ID cards for Lise, Cassandra, and Helga.
What about Foxbud? Doesn't he need like a vest or something?
On Lisa's student ID card, there is an addendum toward the bottom that says, accompanied by emotional support animal, with a picture of Foxbud.
Yeah, good. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess we go to school.
All right. There are a number of wagons and like horses at your disposal in the compound. But you also do have the demo draft horse that can just pull one of the wagons, and you guys can travel via wagon now.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys pick up a wagon and you start heading up to Caleban U.
Cassandra, I don't like school.
Says, how do you know? You've never really been to like a school, have you? You've always had tutors.
No. Yeah, but my tutors was so boring. They were always trying to tell me stuff. Ugh.
But what about the camaraderie of your fellow students? You never got to have that.
I'm not there to learn like they are, fucking nerds. I'm there to get a feather and save the world.
Lisa's like, I've already decided I'm a bully.
No, she'll be nice. Probably.
And you guys begin making your way north toward Caleban U, which is a few days' trip from Shantytown. You notice as you're traveling there, though, that the life in the area just slowly seems to kind of like drain away. Grass turns to dirt, turns to like this like strange like blackened dirt that almost like has like the texture of sand, and the trees around you are slowly becoming these like, they slowly go from being vibrant green to like a sort of deep, sickly looking green and yellows to just being dead trees. And the vibe just is very off the closer you get. There's like this intensely like heavy air all around you as you get to the northeastern tip of Caleban.
Oh. Cassandra, the vibes here, rancid.
Says, yeah, I guess Sepulchre was no joke.
Yeah. Fuck her, right?
And as you continue down the path, you see this massive cliff face extending over the horizon. This gigantic cliff. You see tons of like ancient looking rubble of houses all around you that have been dormant and abandoned for countless generations. And as you continue, you see this gigantic bridge actually that's like on an incline and traverses the massive gap that is between the mainland and this massive cliff face. There's sort of a moat around this entire cliff face.
Mm-hmm.
And Cassandra says, I guess that there must be where Sun's Perch was once stood.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
sense.
That's a lot.
A short distance away, you can see a small like university town that has cropped up to the west. But yeah, in front of you stretches out this massive, imposing bridge to what you assume to be Caleban U. And you can see just over the tips of the cliff face, there are these massive, gigantic, like castle-style walls encompassing all around the edge of the cliff face.
Weird. All right, Cassandra, I guess we have to go to school now.
Says, huh, I had an idea in my head of what this school would look like, and this was not it.
What were you picturing?
She says, I don't know, a traditional school, I suppose. Like,
I guess I don't know what that looks like.
Come to think of it, maybe I don't know either.
Yeah. You know what? Neither of us have been to school. Helga, have you been to school?
Says, of course, Helga has been to many schools. Helga is very well learned.
What schools have you been to?
Lockjaw have many classes for us when we serve under him. So I attend many classes by Lockjaw.
Okay. All right. I don't think I need to know anymore.
Says what? You don't think Lockjaw valid teacher?
Yeah, can I roll insight on Helga?
And what are you trying to insight?
If she's really been to school.
That's a little rude.
No. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did you roll terribly?
Oh, no, I didn't roll.
Oh. Okay, you should probably do that.
14?
Yeah, I guess with a 14, it's a pretty easy check. Yeah, you get the feeling that she fully believes what she's saying here. She has attended some kind of something hosted by Lockjaw.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, okay. All right. Well, we'll all be well, I'm not going to learn anything here, but you guys can learn whatever you want, probably. I don't really know. How does school work? Are there classes that we have to attend? Or is it like we can kind of do whatever we want? No one's gonna bother me, sort of thing.
I sure hope they'll tell us, because I'm not really sure either.
I hope that they don't, so that I can do whatever I want.
You hope you just get free reign?
Yeah. I gotta find the feather.
She says, you don't want to learn anything there?
No. I told Merlin I wouldn't learn a thing, and I mean it.
So wait, what happens if Lise actually does learn something?
She will never let anybody know that she learned that.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to make sure she learns something.
No.
I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure she learns something.
No.
But yes, you stand at the base of this gigantic bridge.
Oh my god, there's a culinary lab. Cassandra, we can take cooking classes.
She says, I thought you said you weren't going to learn anything.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. I hate. God damn it. All right, but you can't tell Merlin.
She says, I'm going to tell Merlin.
No, you have to promise me with your whole body and soul that you won't tell Merlin.
Oh, no, I'm absolutely telling Merlin.
Okay, then we're not going to take the culinary classes. That's how this works.
She says, oh, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a student here, too.
Them. Yeah, no. You can absolutely do it.
Oh, and I'm going to teach you what I learned.
No. Well, actually, that could be a loophole.
No, that counts.
No,
that counts.
I don't think it does.
That counts.
No.
It counts. The demo draft horse speaks up and says, I think it counts.
Shut up, Carl. Nobody asked you.
Helga speaks up and says, I think it does count a little bit.
Oh my god, you guys aren't my friends.
And I assume you proceed up through the bridge.
Yeah.
You head up to this large building toward the front that's kind of built up against the massive ancient castle walls. You can kind of tell these castle walls are like super fucking old. And they've been restored a number of times. And you walk in, and there's a very old-looking woman who sees you coming and says, "Yeah, what you want?"
I guess we are new students.
New students, all right. You got your student IDs with you?
Here you go.
And as you're placing those student IDs on the desk, the glass to your left shatters as a strange, like, oblong pigskin covered ball bursts through the window, and you hear, "Oh shit, my bad."
What the fuck was that?
And moments later, a man bursts through the other door, and he's got this loose fitted shirt with no sleeves. He's very muscular, and some short, like, basketball style shorts on. And he says, "Oh, bros, we got some fresh meat at Caleban U."
Oh my god, is this who I think it is?
And the man raises his hand in front of Lise for a high five, and he says, "Welcome to Caleban U, bros. My name's Chad."
Just Chad?
Chadathan!
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And,
oh God. Lisa's like, this is the sight of a fucking, I don't know, of this man is like, Lisa's like so gay. She's like, this is terrible.
Does she high five him?
No.
No.
She's
He's
like, what?
All right, leave me hanging, I guess. All right. And he like offers a fist bump to Cassandra, and she like gently knocks knuckles with him.
She's like, what was that? You just held your hand out to me.
And he says, oh, you're supposed to slap it with your hand, bro.
Why would I do that?
It's like a bro thing. Come on, try it out. You'll like it.
She like hits his hand really quickly and like
he's like, hey, yeah, bro, and hits back, and it's like it actually kind of stings her hand a little bit.
She's like, fuck. Why would you do that?
And oh, thank you, Sebi, for the bits. And Helga speaks up and says, this is a new friend?
I guess so. Hey, Chadathan, why don't you offer your fist bump to this is Helga.
He says, yeah, I'm always down to make new friends, bro. And immediately upon hearing that, she holds her arms out for a hug. And he says, oh, shit, bro. And he like holds his arms out too. And they both hug really hard.
Oh, man.
They pat each other's backs, and like the sound of which like reverberates through the room. They sound like incredibly hard pats. It's like boom, boom, boom.
I wanted Helga to do a fist bump, but like do it really hard.
After hugging, they fist bump, and they practically both punch each other's fists. And he says, hell yeah, bro! I like your spirit. I like this one for sure.
Lisa's like, oh my God, there's a lot of masculinity happening and I don't like it. I'm used to being surrounded by women.
And you hear behind you while you're talking to him, boom, 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 as as the woman behind you stamps each ID with the seal of Caleban U.
I'm sorry, I stopped. My ears didn't work for a minute. What did you say?
She has stamped each of your student IDs with the emblem of Caleban U.
Oh, okay. I guess we go to school here now.
Says, yeah, you're gonna wanna choose your classes out front. There's gonna be a bulletin board with available classes. And try to get your credits in for the week. Otherwise, you have to talk to the counselor, and they'll start selecting classes for you.
Okay. And what about sleeping arrangements?
You will have, and she indicates on the back of your student ID cards, she indicates that you are all actually dorming together. She says,
you will all be sharing a student dorm. We had one empty, and it's gonna be yours now. I hope you all can get cozy.
Sure. What's your name? You didn't introduce yourself.
My name's Beth.
Hey, Beth. You haven't seen anything weird going on around here lately. You haven't, no, have there been any, like, fires recently?
Everything's weird in Caleban U.
You know what? That's fair.
We study magic and all kinds of things. Weird things happen all the time.
Okay, yep, that's fair. Never mind.
Anyway, she picks back up the book she was reading when you guys stepped in. She says, welcome to Caleban U.
Thanks. What book is she reading?
She's reading Hold on, I'm trying to think of a pun. Hang on. She's reading. There's no good matches here. She's reading Ego. She's reading Ego and Bias.
Pride and Prejudice.